Hey YouTubers, doing a phone shootout here. So we've got phones of various qualities here, and they range in price from free to $299. Screen sizes is from 4.5 inches to 5.7 inches. Picture quality or camera quality from 5 megapixels all the way to 16 megapixels. So let's get started. We're not going to spend too much time talking about our first candidate because I do not recommend this one at all. ZTE Atrium. This is a 4.5 inch screen. Really, the feedback from the screen is just horrible. Takes terrible pictures. 5 megapixel camera. It is upside down, of course. Hey, not paying attention there, sorry. It's relatively heavy for such a shit phone. Has 4 gigabytes of internal storage, which is just horrible, and at that point we've just got to stop and not even bother. This phone is just going to drive you nuts. Next phone. This is a Samsung Galaxy Luna Pro, 5-inch diagonal screen, rear facing 5 megapixel camera, talk time up to 25 hours. This phone, for the money, $59, is actually a really good deal. I've used this quite a bit. Internal storage, 16 gigs. It's got 1.5 gigabytes of RAM. You can put in a micro SD card, which I would recommend. Processor's 1.4 gigahertz. And I'm not sure if I mentioned it. The forward-facing, front-facing camera is 2 megapixels. So screen quality, HD 720 by 1280, or so that is actually a really good phone for the money. Next phone. This is the Samsung S6. Now, this phone is a huge improvement over the one we just talked about. So the screen size is only 5.1 inches, so it's a little bit bigger. It's got RAM is 3 gigs, so a little better there. Internal memory, though, doubles to 32 gigs. The camera gets ungodly better at 16 megapixels. You will be able to shoot 4K video with this, and it will come out really nice. And your pictures themselves will be really good. The screen quality, it's AMOLED, so I believe that is like 1440p. Not quite as good as 4K, but better than HDX, somewhere in the middle. So not bad, or 2x times HDX basically. Now the front-facing camera is 5 megapixels, and this is a dang good phone. Only negative $299. So for the money, may not be worth it. A little bit more, you could get a you might be able to get the iPhone 6s Plus for a little bit more, which has a bigger screen and might be a better deal. Alright, so moving on. Next phone on our list. This is an LG 5.7 inch screen, so it's the biggest we have. Internal storage, 16 gigs. The one thing that this phone has that the others, touch sensor to log in and out. It is relatively light for its size, does feel somewhat fragile. It takes lousy photos, lousy video. You will not really want to use this for your YouTube channel if you're thinking about it. HD quality screen, and supposedly 13 megapixel camera. Maybe it's 12, but 12 or 13 megapixel camera. It does not take pictures that quality, and the video is not that good, so it's misleading. So that's all I have to say about that. Now, out of this group, my personal favorite for the money, and this is the one I would recommend. This is your Samsung Galaxy J7 Sky Pro, $99, 5.5 inch screen, 8 megapixel camera, 16 gigs of internal storage. It is a little heavier than the phone before it, but it feels solid, more solid. Talk time up to 31 hours, which is ridiculous. HD quality on the screen, which is probably all most people need. It would be nice to at least have 1280p, excuse me, not 1280p, 1080p on that. But you know, overall, it's a pretty darn good phone. I think for the money, this is the one that I would select if I was to buy one of these. So thanks for checking out my video. Please subscribe, please like,